Hello, folks. There has been a change in my build plans. And no, it's not because I just got this Wingnut Wings kit, Albatros D.V, the famous Aces series, obviously Manfred von Richthofen. That's kit number 32601. I've had this kit for quite a while, but I've been waiting. Mainly because other things were lined up in the queue ahead of it. But then recently I discovered a new site, Proper Plane, and I'll put a link to that. It's a small company out of Ukraine, which makes customized accessories, parts, decals / transfers, primarily for 1/32 scale. So a lot of really nifty aftermarket stuff for Wingnut Wings, Roden, Meng, and whoever else is doing Great War, mostly World War I stuff, World War I aircraft. Well, what could I possibly want to get for this kit? Well, I've already put the goodies that came in the small little parcel mailed 2 weeks ago from Ukraine and that arrived at my mailbox today. And those goodies are at the top inside in this box. So let's see if I can get the top off with one hand. Maybe, yeah. Well, there they are. These beautiful, beautiful aftermarket, obviously, wood grain decals for the fuselage. For the Wingnut Wings Albatros D.V/D5A. And you can say, well, what are you going to do with that? I mean, the plane here is all red. Yes, but it came with a number of different marking options. All aircraft flown by Albatros D5s, D5As, flown by Manfred von Richthofen. And I am going to be doing this one, which is the red hood, tail, and wings, but the fuselage is, you've got the aluminum cowling, but the rest of it is in just the doped, varnished wood from the factory. This happens to be the aircraft that the Red Baron, or Manfred von Richthofen, was flying when he was shot down in July of 1917. Suffering a very grievous wound, a bullet to the side of his head, that, of course, almost a fatal accident. But he recovered from that and then went on to, when he came back, to fly a couple of different Albatros D5s before taking leave and before the famous triplane came on the scene. There's the all-red one. Frankly, it's just too boring. No, not going to do it. Let's do something a little different, but in its own way, equally infamous. So here are these lovely water slide decals. I'll obviously be doing more about this when I actually get to the build process, which won't be that far out. Yes, this is jumping up in the queue, and I will do this build right after completing the de Havilland DH10 for the Aurora Kits group build. I've already printed off nice instructions from the Proper Plane website about the order in which to apply the water slide decals. Of course, I've had this kit for some time, so like I often do when it arrived, the Wingnut Wings kit, I did a little tape up, and of course, I've had a Manfred von Richthofen pilot patiently sitting inside the empty cockpit, waiting for me to get around to the build. And now that I've got these really cool decals, I'll get on with it. I could paint the wood grain. I've done that before, and I actually know how to do that with oil paint. But I was really curious when I saw this website to see what the quality of these decals are. I'm guessing it's going to be really good, but I will report back on that when I actually apply them to the aircraft. So that's the story. This build probably will begin sometime in late May, so about 5 weeks from now. Okay, thanks for watching.